Hey everybody, this is Flo of Journal the Journey, Relaxer Edition. I hope you all are doing awesome. It is finally spring and sun's out, guns out, right? Today we're going to be going through part 2 of our Building Your Regimen series, and we're going to be talking about conditioners. If that interests you, definitely stick around and be sure to like and subscribe, and let's get started. Okay, so part 1, the protein type conditioners that I use after I've washed my hair. I will use a Apogee 2-minute reconstructor, and I'll mix it with the K-Pax from Joacoy, which is also a reconstructor, and then Olaplex 5 because I use Olaplex products. Mix these all together, and I put them in sections. So I'll take a section of my hair. Hopefully you can see this, and I can put a screenshot in here. But yeah, so I'll put it in there, and I'll take these alligator clips, put it on top, leave it, do my things in my business, shave, maybe clean out my brushes, rinse it out with warm water, and then I do part 2. Part 2, you've done your protein type conditioners, and then you're ready to rebalance with some moisture. I don't use the Apogee moisture rebalancer that goes along with this product, but I like the Aussie Moist. It doesn't have any protein in it at all. I mix it with K-Pax Joacoy Hydrator and Joico's Moisture Recovery. I mix these 3 together and I put it again in sections. You know, I'm sectioning off my hair, and I do, you know, my little twisties, put it on top of my head, and then I use a plastic bag, and I might hop out of the shower, you know, go into the dryer, like a heated dryer, to kind of lock it in a little bit more for no more than 10 minutes. If I'm reading an article, maybe 15, but I used to, and maybe y'all can relate, I used to do it for like an hour under the dryer sometimes, you know, doing lots of things around the house. I don't find that that is actually necessary. The directions for this is 3 minutes. Unless your hair is extremely damaged, I don't see the point in going too much further over the recommender. And sometimes I'm lazy and I don't even get out of the shower and deep condition. I'll just stay in there, make sure I do at least 5 minutes with the cap. But, you know, I just rinse it out with warm water. That's when I start combing through the product through. You can visually see it kind of starting to silken and soften up. And then my last rinse is cold water. Now, sometimes I don't do a protein treatment. The only time I do a protein treatment is right before my relaxer and the first wash after my relaxer. I actually have a video on that whole process, so you can, one day I'm gonna figure out how to link all this. I'm new to YouTube, so give me a little grace there, but I'm going to hopefully link all the products and all that stuff. I'm just kind of doing this a little bit slowly. Just wanna get the content out there, but I will eventually do my regimen and all these videos and go back. But you know, they're on the screen for you here. Long story short, I do a video on my post-relaxer wash day. That's when I do this process. But every given week leading up to my relaxer day, before the last wash day, I will just do a moisture-based treatment, and I will do maybe this by itself or these 3 mix, some version of that. And the reason why is you can get protein overload if you use protein-based conditioners way too much. So I hope that helps. We're gonna be back with part 3 next week, which will be the leave-ins. But until next time, remember, embrace the beauty of your life journey, and we'll see you then.